There you go. Just making a second video about this device that I bought. The first one was pretty bad video. I wasn't expecting many people to really watch it, but it seems a few people have a similar problem to what I did or something like that, need something like this, and it's up to about 1,300 views as of now. So I thought I'd better do something a bit better. So far so good with this thing. You know, it's really solved my issue. So basically my problem was I've got this new console, my Xbox Series X, the same deal with the PS5 or whatever HDMI 2.1 device you may have. My amp is an older amp, so to get the video features like 120 frames a second at 4K, HDR, variable refresh rate, whatever, it has to go straight to my TV, which supports that HDMI 2.1 feature set. So I've got the LG CX OLED. There's other stuff out there now, and obviously more in the future. I had to go direct to that for the video and all those features, and then I was using an optical cable to go from there out to my receiver. That was giving me this crazy audio delay. It was just unbearable. And also I found that the audio quality wasn't as good as what I thought. So when I sorted my problem out, it's just amazing. It's so crisp and just clean and fresh and beautiful. Even for free-to-air television, that sounds way better. You know, everything sounds better. Disney Plus and Netflix on the native apps on my TV, they all sound way better. It's crazy. So, you know, basically, because my amp's older, I would have had to I needed a new amp really with eARC that would accept the eARC from my TV into the amp. But it doesn't. It's a good amp still, you know, it does the Dolby Atmos and all that. So I got out of this way better than what I expected. I took a punt on this device. It's all over eBay, as you can see. Like, I'm scrolling through it now on this little video, and it's just, this was coming up, and I couldn't find any information on it. So I took a punt, and here's the information now for everyone else. Hopefully it helps, because it's a little gem, this thing. It absolutely just works for me anyway. Like, it should work for you as long as you're using good HDMI cables. It should do what the more expensive device I'm about to talk about, you know, what that does. I'm back. I just run out of space on my phone. Had to empty the recycle bin. So basically, problem solved, and it was only 65 Australian dollars, where there's another device out there that a lot of people have been using for the same problem. It would have cost me $250. That includes shipping from America. You know, like, come on, 250, 65. Get out of here. 65 it is. So that was fancy. That's it. I'm just going to go to a couple of little clips that I've done. The first one is a little arts and crafts session I had. I'm really happy with it. You'll love it. Basically just shows you from start to finish what this thing does, in my situation anyway. And it's very basic. Like I said, I'm basic. I don't know a lot of the terminology and lingo, so don't kill me for it. Just you know, it gives you a little basic rundown, so you should understand exactly kind of what's happening with this thing. Not exactly, but roundabouts. So check it out.
Here we have a HDMI 2.1 device. Mine's a Xbox Series X. Yours might be a PS5 or something else. There's obviously going to be a lot more coming in the future. So at this stage we're going straight to the TV because the amp's not good enough for the video and all these juicy HDMI 2.1 features, like 4K video with 120 frames a second, variable refresh rate, HDR, all the good stuff. As well, on top of that, you've got your uncompressed audio with Dolby Atmos or whatever. Mine, well, at this stage, that's just going to get passed through the audio I'm talking about. The 4K video is what we want, going direct to the TV. HDMI 2.1 capable TV. Mine's an LG CX OLED. There's others out there at the moment. More coming, obviously. So we've got all the 2.1 goodness going to that display. That's going to get passed through the TV via eARC, and that'll be going to the device in question. There we are, video, audio, and the cheapo HDMI eARC extractor, what this video is about. That video is going in the bin at this stage. We don't want that. The pipe from this device to the receiver is much smaller now because that's only capable of HDMI 2.0 and no eARC going on whatsoever. So here we're just going to be passing through the audio, but the audio is going to be the reveal, uncompressed, Dolby Atmos still, just as it started. That's what we want. That is going to go to a standard HDMI port. Don't use the eARC port if you've got one. Just standard HDMI port. Passing through to the speakers, and we've got this beautiful uncompressed audio with Dolby Atmos, whatever. It's just exactly what we want. Problem solved. No audio delays or anything like that. There's your overview. Arts and crafts session. Great success. Next up, we have two short Halo 5 clips. The first one's recorded on my phone. You can see the video is pretty much in line with the audio with this one. And the second one is a direct capture. Pretty close, that one. And that's video and audio direct capture. You might want to pause this one. It's the feature set of this device. It's a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me, mostly. But yeah, you know, pause the video and take a look if you need to have a look over that. Well, that just about does it. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully you might have even saved a bit of money. This thing does mostly what the more expensive device does. And you might have even been looking at buying a new amplifier receiver with eARC capabilities. This thing will, you know, solve a lot of issues for a lot less. Don't subscribe, please. I'm not a real YouTuber. That's just a waste of your time. Hey, hit the like button though, because I can then show my kids how awesome I am. That's it. Have a good day. Cheers.